Hi guys, we are at South Shield Striptease Green for round 1 of the National Trophies 2023. So our elite women and other categories have just started, and we should have a really good race today as this is a fantastic course. And yeah, this is our first time doing a cyclocross live stream, so I really hope you guys enjoy it and try and chip in. Over the course there you can see the sea, and here we've got our first riders coming through. There we go. We've got Hope, Hella, Shram in first 3 places, and then we've got Elizabeth McKinnon there and 2 Montezuma's riders. Casey Ironton there, and that's competition for our riders today. And of course, good luck to all of the local riders who are riding in today's women's race. Hopefully you guys are also going to join us for the live stream we've got later on for the elite men's, and that will be really good. We've got a local rider, Thomas Mean, in it, and he's racing, so we wish him all the best. This is in fact the second time that this venue has hosted a national trophy. Last year's was amazing, and we also have a video from the World of Cycling according to Kirstie that you can view from last year's national trophy here. So the front riders are just heading down over towards the bank, and then they'll come back round towards the towards the finish line and the banner what we've got over there. There we go, first place, Hope coming into the finish line there for their first lap. So yep, there's a breakaway come out there. Our 3 top riders, Hope and Pella, and the rider behind them are all coming out onto the front and coming around our sandpit section. We also have a wide variety of stalls here today. So we've got some old favourites, big bubble hats, pretty gritty, and of course the sausages, and yeah, coffee shop. So yeah, there's our front riders going over the sandpit now. Tricky technical feature that is there.
Lucy's just gone up it.
There we go, our front riders are heading over the hill and towards the dome section while they then come back round and head up towards the start. So this course is similar to last year's, and yeah, for technical riders it will be probably a favourite, as there's many features that are, yeah, quite difficult. So there we go, we've got our first rider coming through the gate up towards the top field. So we've got number 16 for Shipton CC, number 2 Montezuma's, 9 and 22 both Montezuma's riders. Then we've got Rasheen Lally and Casey Iington behind those two. Clydesdale Colts. That's Katie Hadlam going through, number 21. And that's Heather Robinson, number 24. And we've got 2 riders here, one Shipton rider and number 29 as well. It's nice to see lots of people turned up for this event, as it's always good to see lots of people at a national. I've seen a good variety of dogs as well at the race today so far. I'm sure I'll see some good ones as well later on. There we go, there's the British cycling truck where we have our national podiums. Sandy here, one of the most technical features on the course. Hello. So that's Ruby Gaines out in front for Hope Factory Race. There's the sea. You can see some big waves out there. It's quite a windy day. And the rocks over there towards South Shields in that direction over there. And of course we also want to say thank you to all of the organisers who put this on. It's always great to see people organising these events, which is heading onto the technical section. There they go around those twisted corners. So we've got a breakaway of 4 riders going along the top field.
already Baker in second position. And then in the third position, hoping just in the third position. Oh! And she was.
Here's our other sandpit here. You can see there's already been some ruts started to form down in the sand.
Hello, Kirstie. Hello. Guess what, Kirstie? We spent like 2 hours breaking the sand pit out. They've already flat.
Just like doing a live stream.
Ooh, live stream.
So you can just see our top 4 riders breakaway going over there, the far distance. It's going to be a close race between our breakaway. Could even come down to a sprint.
Look at that, Ruby James in the lead again.
So for first place we've got James.
As they power over the line, it is Ruby James that's out in the front there. And then in the second position, Aldini Baker goes through in second position. In third position at the end of the game.
What a great dog.
That is Omegas. Aldini Baker, Ruby James goes through in the third position. Aldini Baker in the second position.
There we go, we've got 3 riders coming past the finish line and onto the straight.
And then there's a big chase coming up now by a lone rider, and that lone rider is
There's the leaders coming through, 4 of them.
it's Kerry Bond trying to get on to turn.
Yep, and then we've got our 5th place rider. No, sorry, yeah, 5th place rider coming through. She'll be wanting to get back up to the breakaway. And then we've got 3 riders there coming through, and they've just climbed this hill. Oh, here's Casey Ironton coming through, and behind her we've got Montezuma's number 9, we've got St. Piran rider number 19, and Kirstie there, and there's some riders at the back, and number 4 there you can see is Rasheen Lally.
That's brilliant.
Brilliant, Frey. Well done. If you prefer the grey bank position,
Push, Amy, push!
Yeah, it's good to see that we've got some riders from Scotland coming up there. Clydesdale Colts riders.
Ruby James and Aldini Baker out in front and trying to pull away from the rest of the field now. Ruby James and Aldini Baker up a little bit as Stephen got down. This headwind to capitalise on that gap and try and pull away from the rest of the field.
So if you haven't already seen it, we also have our last video, which is the mountain biking world champs at Glentress, Scotland 2023. So that was a really, really good event, and we hope you've watched that, and if you haven't, make sure to check it out. Of course, as with all cyclocross races, we've got the majority of people, well, say about 50% of people wearing a bobble hat, even though it's not particularly cold today. These sections here are probably the hardest corners on the course. It can get really, really slippy if there's been some rain. Yeah, we've got our leader Ruby James in first position, and she's racing for Hope Tech. You can smell those sausages. I would say that the hardest section is probably either the sand pit or we've got these really slippy corners here. And then if you go further down these steps, you get into the sort of main arena section where obviously we've got our stalls and our main finish line. So we're going to see the leaders coming down in not that long at all. Good to see big bobble hats, pretty gritty, getting some good business over there. Do love a big bobble hat. There we go. There are top 4 riders. So we've got a sort of breakaway of 3, and then we've got 4th position just hanging on there. And then there we go, we've got 5th place, just sort of desperately trying to get back onto the front group. Okay, so we've got Ruby here. She is first, and we've got number 3 for Impeller in second. And yeah, you can really see the concentration here as they come down these slippy banks and technical sections. And you can really see how you would want to stay on that front group in a race like this, seeing as much of the course is very open. That's Kirstie there, number 14. And then we've got another Hope rider there, number 15. And Montezuma's, good to see them. Then after Montezuma's, we have Rasheen Lally for Scott.
What, Roche again? What, Roche?
It's always good to have lots of people here just to support, cheer on. Oh, yep, we can see that Ruby James opened up the gap there. She's just coming down that bank towards our bend where we go onto the final finish straight. 3 laps to go has just been announced. So only 3 more laps for our riders. 3 laps to go. As it's been raining overnight, we can see that some of the sections of the course have got quite muddy. For example, the corners there. So there we go. Always like those Hope bikes, like green Ridleys. Those two just hanging on.
Go on, Amy, push on!
First time doing a commentary on this. And there's not many people here to watch this. Oh, back on.
21-25, then we've got 24, that's Heather Robinson coming through for Hetton Hawk Cycling.
Ruby James hits the sandpit again.
That's Elizabeth McKinnon, number 2 there for Montezuma's race team.
Ruby James underneath the team, right to the
Got number 31. That bank's steep there. And then you turn around and you're going into the sand pit. Really hard course.
That was Rick English just trying to grapple onto the back wheels of the 2 leaders. That's how it's stacking up.
Elizabeth McKinnon going up the hill.
So the leaders have gone over the far side of the top side of the field now, and then we should get the outcome. We'll be able to see how many laps there is. What is the 3 laps to go. Next time the leader comes over the line, we're on to 3 laps now. So the next time the leader comes over the line, and we're on to everybody's on to 3
You
laps
didn't hear
now.
that, that's
So the
2
next
laps
time
next time the leader comes round. Not long to go, not long at all. There we go, 29.
still leading the race with Lena Day in the second position and powering all over the top side of the field. Then we'll expect to see him down here very slowly, piling the way over to the very highest point of the race. Where you hit the headwind really down.
Funny, some riders look like they're loving it. Some, I mean, I'm sure they are, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, this course is really amazing because it's good for anything from your local league to national races, which is of course what we want. If you look over the sand dunes there, you can see sort of, well, you can see the sea there, and you've got pretty landscape, and then over there you've got the Shields Pier. It's on the 28 there for Shibden CC. So after the race we'll of course have the podiums for each of the different categories. As you can see from the tape there, it's rather windy, so like I said before, you don't want to be on your road going into that straight by the finish line. Number 27 just coming through. She helps with the Cricket Cycling Kids races, which is really good, and the skill sessions as well. So now we're heading over to one of the features on the course. Over here. Beautiful golden sand, you can see over there. Sorry, it's just a technical issue, but we've got it fixed now. Okay.
So after we would go through the
So we're waiting for our leaders to come in, and that will determine on the podium riders for the first round of the National Trophy Series 2023. So, as you can just hear there, we've got our leader coming into the arena now and heading to the finish line. Hopefully they won't be too long. So yeah, the riders have been racing for about 45 minutes now. So yeah, we'll see how long the race is at the end. Just seen there, a rider just slip their foot there in the corner, which is, yeah, very easy to do, but can cost you a lot of time. Riders in our women's race have been all quite close together, so yeah, we weren't disappointed because yeah, it's been a really close race so far and it's not ended.
We did see Kira going to make their way over as well. So Elena Gray is over the front by the finish line.
And I think this is second place coming in now.
There you go. Elena Gray wins the seniors under the under 23s as well. So she's got herself
Yeah, second place. Aldney Baker there. And then yeah, that's number 11. Third place for Hope Factory Racing. Should I abandon it? Here's Kirstie coming across there. She'll be happy with this ride, hopefully. She is number 14. A very cute beagle crossing the crossing point there. So we've had the 3 riders from the whole race. So our top 3 riders in the entire race finish, and we're waiting on some more people to finish our top 5 of the overall race. This is. And finally, I just want to say that I hope you guys can tune in for the Elite Men, which will be later on today, and you'll see that scheduled on my YouTube channel. So I hope you join in for that, and yeah. Okay guys, see you later for our next stream. Bye!